Hi guys, and welcome to episode 6 of my Landmark series. This is where I'm building my pub, the Fighting Cocks. If you've been watching the previous videos, you'll see this structure here has risen, and I've been working on it. It's a big project. This pub is a real pub. It actually exists in my hometown back in the UK. And I wanted to replicate it because it is an ancient pub. In fact, the pub is nearly 1,000 years old, and this is the design I'm trying to copy here. It's one that's been built upon over the decades and centuries, and I wanted to place it in Everquest Next Landmark, and hopefully the developers will want it in their game as well, and it'd be amazing to have it actually in Everquest Next. But for the moment I've got a lot of work to do. As you can see, last time I was working on the roof, on the tiles, and it didn't exactly go to plan. I need to have a think about that one, but I'm going to leave it as it is for the moment. I'm going to work on the rest of the building, and I have been actually adding a few props in, some benches, what else have I put in here, to try and cover up some of this ugly join that goes along the tiles and the wall, and I've been smoothing out the walls a bit. I need a bit more work there. And what else have I added in here? I added a couple more plants, and just to give it a bit more of a feel as you watch this game, it looks better. It's certainly more interesting if there are more objects around. So that is the Fighting Cocks, and what you're going to see me do now is I'm going to add some beams and some more windows in and try and get the exterior completed. I might add some more metal guttering in as well on the top there. It makes it look neater. Okay, I'm going to get on with that. I've finished that session before and I've come back in and it's dark, as you can see here. This window I was working on is going to go up there in that space. I'm going to have to dig a bit of a hole. I'm going to put a few torches around. Let me just have a quick show here. I put this wall up as a kind of like a division here. It goes into a pub garden out the back, which we'll develop. There'll be some benches out the front with a lower fence. I'm going to look at doing that as well. You can see here these windows have gone in very neatly, and I put some beams in. That's starting to look great, and I put some boxes and crates around there. Gives it a bit more of an aesthetic appeal. So okay, so what I'm going to do now is start working on the interior. The windows I will carry on doing another day, but I'm going to add something different for this video, and we'll start looking at the interior. So what I'm going to do is flash up a few pictures, and what you'll see is it's quite dark and there's a lot of wood panelling. So that's what I'm going to try and do, and hopefully I can change these walls into wood without too much effect, and hopefully it won't affect the outside. I might have to add in another layer. Have a look and see how that goes. For example, these corners, I should be able to change them inside. They won't have too much effect. So I'm going to get going on that, and you'll see me doing that. Okay, so I've added in 2 ceilings, which created 3 levels. So we've got a loft space, and then we've got this second floor, and we've got the ground floor here. Okay, so this is like the first area, and that leads out, of course, out of the pub. And I'll have to check out what damage has been done to some of the voxes for putting in the floor there. That ceiling still needs quite a bit of work, but that's starting to come together. So you get a sense of the space. This is going to be where the main bar area is. Some storage off here, and then this is also a residential area here, and you'll be able to access that through the second floor, so that the patrons don't stumble up there. And that's where we're going to leave this video. So we've got the floors in. I'm going to start adding some details. Going to make these ceilings look a bit more oldie worldy, with some planks, some beams going across them, so they're looking a bit more rustic. Put a torch in here. This area is going to be pretty dark. We've got one window over here. Obviously going to need to put some more windows in. Bring the walls up again, as we were doing previously. I'll be able to do that, and you'll see that in the next episode. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. It's certainly coming together. Once we get a bit further down the line, I'll do a highlights video where we can see the whole pub going up very quickly. But for the moment, I'm going to carry on doing this, developing the pub, and seeing how we come along with that. Once the pub is done, I'm going to create some housing around here, so we've got a little medieval village. Now guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you soon.